Welcome back to Comics Choice. The next award is Best Comedy Entertainment Personality.
Yes.
Now, the first nominee, someone I probably wouldn't thank you for calling him a personality, but that is Mark Lamar.
Yeah.
Not that he hasn't got a personality, I'm just saying that it's a bit of a... I don't think he would say, oh, I'm a TV personality. Yeah.
Well, no, the premise of the show, Bill, as I remember, there was these categories in the British Comedy Awards and people you would choose from over a period of history.
Yes.
Obviously not going back too far, where they've only got tapestries of those performers. So they said to me, someone like... And I said, well, you know, I'll pick these people. And they said, that's fine.
Yeah.
They didn't say there'd be a problem when I sat down with you. You would turn it into... I feel like I'm bringing fruit into a certain part of Australia where they're not welcome. I feel like, Mark, it's some plums I'm smuggling. But anyway, yeah, I chose Mark. Only because I always remember him on Buzzcocks, and I used to write on the show, and I appeared on it a number of times. Yeah. And I've never been in a television studio that anyone quite like him. He was just phenomenal. Just the energy, the performance level, the speed of him was just incredible. And I don't think he ever got any of the recognition that his performances ever deserved. Yeah. And I think it was brought sharply into focus when Simon Ansell took the job over and suddenly was fated as this brilliant host of it. And he was very good at it. I'm not taking anything away from Simon. But Mark was amazing on it. He was so quick, fast, and just utterly ruthlessly sort of just pushing the show to get funnier and funnier and funnier all the time. He never rested on his laurels, never sort of took it easy. It was quite astonishing. And to work with him, watching it as a writer, then go on the show. And, you know, even though I knew him quite well, it didn't give you any kind of an easy ride. You didn't get any kind of, like, any breaks. He was just, like, on you like a sort of fire dragon if you slipped up. And he was just quite an amazing person to watch in a studio. Yeah. That's why I put him in.
OK.
Is that all right?
That's fine.
Is that fine?
That's fine. We'll have a bit of Mark Lamar. Here we go.
Geri Halliwell once claimed she was a gay man trapped in a... Yeah, that really helps.
I just got a bad
cough. The poster
cough.
boy for consumption next to me.
Just got a bad cough.
If anyone in your family's got TB, send in money to Nevermind the Boss. Worked down the mine for 40 years. The government don't do nothing, they don't.
It's that time of year, though, isn't it? You know, you come back after Christmas feeling a little ill.
Yeah, well, just, you know, lay back and shut up. I tend to relax during those times. Geri Halliwell once claimed she was a gay man. I've got to do it myself. Save you a job there.
Bless you.
He thinks he's the new Pope. That's better.
It's all right if I smoke. It's all right if I smoke. So...
No.
No? Not at all.
Once we finish this show, you can do what you want. I mean, I would go for heroin. A lot more than your body could possibly tolerate.
Oh,
I'd sort of like to finish my job.
Into suicide, would you? You won't want to tempt me into
Not
suicide.
tempt, goad.
Oh. That's good.
Very good. OK, your next nomination, Les Dawson. He kind of was a funny persona. I mean, he had a great sort of warmth about him. I mean, I remember him, you know, we would sit around, watch him as a kid, you know, when I was a kid. Yeah. Now, that was one of the inspirations for me, because he was a musical comic.
He did the bad piano playing brilliantly.
Bad piano playing brilliantly. It was a kind of a classic thing I'd never seen before. Was that the same sort of thing? You would see him, it was a family thing, was it?
Well, he'd be on the television. I always really enjoyed him. I always thought he was very funny. And he always had this sort of intelligence to what he did. Yeah. Which a lot of those mainstream comics might have had, but they never displayed. He obviously sensed he wanted to push things further, and he had a great gift with language, very warm host. Yeah. Just thought it'd be nice for everyone to see a clip of him. Yeah.
Thank you, you have excellent taste. Good evening and welcome to another bout. A bountiful feast. Blankety blank, yes, blankety blank. The BBC Cup Prize quiz show that grows on you like a wart.
My to Angela, you have two children, Victoria and Rebecca. You say that Angela is Irish, but you've forgiven her. Yeah. Listen, don't belittle the Irish. Remember, they invented the toilet seat. The English put the hole in it.
Get away with that stuff. You're a brilliant comedian.
Can I carry on now, Frank?
Thanks for the laughs, Les.
Oh, just thanks for being here for ballast.
your final nomination is Barry Humphries.
Yeah.
So let's have a little clip of old Barry Humphries.
I want you to say something. This is just an experiment. I want you to say something. Something degrading. Something. I want you to say a word. One of the vilest, foulest words you could possibly think of. Just say it.
Blow dry.
I hate that word. You've done that. You've broken that elevator. You're going to have to do the interview like this, I'm afraid. I hope you've been to the bathroom, that's all I say. Tell me, how did you start as a singer? How did your career begin?
Let me see. Well, I was born in South Wales, and my father was a coal miner
Lovely, how interesting.
in the Scotland. And then later on, I sang at school, and then when I left school, I started to work in a factory, and I used to sing at night. And then I started singing and working with clubs and pubs, and I was...
I'm sorry. No.
Oh, well, obviously Edna Everage is a fantastic comic creation.
Yeah.
But it's sort of... I mean, is there something innately funny about that, you know, with the cross-dressing? Is there something...
No, I think it's brilliant writer, very sharp mind. But I remember the first person who really ripped the piss out of celebrities. It was the first one I remember doing it, but they would go on because they would laugh along. And I don't think... If he'd done it as himself, I don't think people would have tolerated it.
Right.
But because it was a character, he could really, really give people a hard time. Well, not even to give them a hard time, he really took the piss out of them.
You've got...
Piles.
You've got Piles.
Just trying to help you out there,
You've
Bill.
got
You seemed
Piles.
lost there for a second. I thought piles are funny. I'm lumping with piles.
You're horrible. You wouldn't really want to... I wouldn't wish them on anyone.
No. Well, I wish I had that power, though. I wish I could see people and wish piles on them. And I wouldn't be a fair and just pile wisher. I'd just go, you got them. I'd just do everybody. I'd just go... and all your families. Anyway, there'd be less wars if I could do that.
If you could confer piles on people.
Yeah, I don't think people would be as feisty. Olympics wouldn't be as impressive.
So we need you to choose
Right.
using the magic of the tombola. Let's give it... Hang on. Let's give it a spin. There you go. That'll do. Right. OK.
It's got a lock on it. Like anyone's going to break in and try and get out what's in there.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Who is it?
It's Barry Humphries.
Barry Humphries. There we go.
Given interviews, though, Grace,
Yes.
in your birthday suit.
Yes, I did it recently, actually.
Oh,
I
well.
mean, I was in the bathtub and he arrived and I said, well, he was quite nervous, but then after, you know, he saw that I was very relaxed, then he got relaxed.
Oh, you did? I bet you were relieved to see that, darling.
My nipples kept sticking up through the phone. That's it. They were quite sweet. They looked like prunes.
I never look down. I never look down.
Right. Well, that's it. I'd like to thank my guest tonight, Sean Locke. OK, so don't forget to tune in to the British Comedy Awards live Saturday night, 9 o'clock, Channel 4. Good night.